All right, so today we are going to be doing conversions between SI and Imperial. Now, if you look on your study sheet, all of these should be there, okay? So you have all of your conversions and then knowing they're there, knowing which ones are and which ones aren't, because some of these have some limitations. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do these by canceling units because that is kind of the thing. Have you guys been doing that in science at all? Are any of you in science right now? No? Oh. Yeah, because you guys are getting into cloning right now, right?
No, we're in business.
Oh. Oh, fun. Okay, now how would you change 114 inches to centimeters? This is a nice easy one. We'll start off with a nice easy one. So I write my 114 inches, and I've got to times it by something that will give me so many centimeters. So remember, I've got to kind of serve two masters here. I got to kill two birds with one stone. I need to get rid of units and put units in there, and then I need to put a true one statement. So if I'm going to get rid of inches, I should put it at the bottom, right? So they both cancel, and then I will put centimeters up top because I want centimeters left up top. Like I need this. I needed to put it in there. Okay, so with this, can you give me a true statement? How many centimeters equal 1 inch? Or 1 to, what would you have? 2.54. Good, thank you. Okay, now all you do is multiply 114 times 2.54, and you will get 289.56. Okay, that one's easy. Now let's do one that's like 4. Okay, 1 yard to centimeters. Okay. Okay. Okay, so one thing we have to realize is we got 1 yard. Okay, I got to multiply it by something. So yard. What is a true statement I could put up top? Do we have anything to the yard meters? So that's where I would go. Why would I start going there instead of dealing with feet? Because I got to get metric sooner or later, right? If you do the feet and yards, I'm still staying imperial. Now, will you get there eventually? Yes. Is there many ways to do this? Yes. Okay. So I'm putting yards there. I will put meters up top. Okay, so what's a statement I could use? I could put a 1 here, right? Yes? Question? No. So you'd put a 1 here and then a 1.094. Now, I can still, without getting an answer, can I times something again? And then I will get my answer in centimeters. Okay, what didn't you like? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I could have put 1 yard on the bottom. So you would have liked this. They're still right though. You would get the right answer if you put this. Okay. So you can put the 1 yard on the bottom if you want it, right? Okay. Now what should I put here? Yards are gone. That's good. Yes. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, what would you put into your calculator to figure this one out? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. For that one. What would you do with mine? Yes? Yeah. Take all the tops and divide by all the bottoms. Now be very careful. Make sure you always put, if there's more than one thing on the bottom, there isn't in this case because we multiply by 1. But 100 divided by 1.094. And you should get 0.9141. And you see you would have got that if you would have done the 9144 here. Now, it would have been off a little bit, wouldn't it? And that's going to happen because those conversions have been rounded both ways on your sheet, okay? So on the quiz, when you're marking, hopefully you can kind of go, oh, if it's off a little bit, oh, that's because they used this conversion over there and that was rounded weird, okay? Okay, how does that look? Is that good? I don't know if we have to do too many of these because sometimes it's better to go right to the only thing I do want to do. Yeah, we'll do 8. Okay. It's always, you got to find that balance between do enough examples to get it, do hard enough ones so they don't go to the work and they're like, oh, these are the hard ones, you did all the easy ones. But then we can't do notes for like 6 months on a concept either because that's too much. Okay, so centimeters to miles. This was just mean. That's why we're doing it. Okay, so if we have this, let's pretend this isn't here. I'm going to put this at the end, miles, right? So what would I multiply by here first? Like look on your... Okay, so what ratio are you using? Oh, no, we want inches to centimeters, right? Because I want to get rid of centimeters top bottom. One, 2, 2.54. Okay? That would get us now in inches. After we do that, centimeters will cancel. So we have another one we need to do, right? Do we have inches to miles? Okay, so we can't get there yet, can we? We might have to do feet to miles, eh? Is that the best we got? See, I did mine totally different than this. Yeah, I would have done kilometers and centimeters first. How are you going to find out how many centimeters go into a mile?
Yeah.
No? Okay, so I think we got to go feet and then feet to miles, right? If we're stuck in this one already, let's get out of this one, okay? Let's not erase it and go, because probably you would do that, but let's do this one. Let's get ourselves out of this hole. Okay, so what do we want to do? Feet to inches? Right, and that would be 1 foot would be 12, right? And then that's gone. Now feet into miles. Okay, I don't have my, oh, here it is. So I want miles on the top, right? And 83. Okay, easy. Okay, that's feet. Okay, make sure that everything cancels. Now, so how would you put this one in? And I'll show you. You would go 1 divided by, now you need to put a bracket. If you don't put a bracket with all this stuff, it'll just do 1 divided by 2.54 and it'll multiply all the other ones. Okay? So you have to go 2.54 times 12 times, oh, what am I doing? I should actually put, 7, 8, 6, 9, 3, 2, 5 is up top still, isn't it? That's all divided by 2.54 times 12. Hopefully we get the right answer. It's always good when I'm taping to the world if I actually get the right answer. And please, 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 please. That's what I get. So doing it 100% totally different way, I got 48.91. So 48.89 is pretty good. We'll take it. Now this was a much more complicated way. I changed kilometers or centimeters to kilometers and then miles. So one less step, no big deal. So 48.91. Okay, now, okay, so that's a harder one. Let's go down to Zimmer. He needs to convert 50 meters per second to kilometers per minute. Okay, now this is awesome because this is physics. It's all you do, right? And if you know how to cancel units, you don't even have to memorize all these formulas. Okay? Because I've got to multiply by something. Maybe I've got to multiply by something again. I need to get rid of both meters and seconds, don't I? To get to kilometers. Oops. Kilometers per minute. Now, the reason I know I have to multiply by two things is because I got to get rid of the meters and I got to get rid of the seconds. If I just have to get rid of one of them, then I can just do one. Now, there's a 1 under here, okay? That's 50 meters in 1 second. That's what 50 meters per second means. So, what? Actually, can you take like 2 minutes? I want you to see if you can do this one on your own. Okay, take 2 minutes. I'm going to press pause. Okay, so come on up, show us how you did it. Now just so you know, whenever I bring you up here, you can touch this with your hands. Okay, everybody always wants to write up like this. It's exactly like writing on a piece of paper. And then if you press the little button or you turn this like this, watch, it erases. You just press the little button, it erases. Oop. Just erases. And then here's your colors. What color do you want to do? Okay, here you go. Just don't use a real pen, and I'd be happy. Okay, you're red. Okay, so just finish yours off, and then I'm going to show, coming around, the biggest question is how do I put this thing in my calculator? So I'm going to show you how to do that. Oh, he changes to black. Don't go crazy on us, man. Now maybe you decided to do time first, but he did his meters, kilometers. What do you want to do? Erase? So you just turn it over just like an eraser. I'm not kidding. Turn it over.
Oh, what?
Isn't that awesome? Yeah. No, because your minute will have to be on the bottom, right? Just wait. Well, because you need minute on the bottom over there. But he's messed that up, hasn't he? Okay, so that should be a 60 seconds up top to 1 minute on the bottom. Well, you had that part right, but so 60. There you go. And then the 1 minute on the bottom. Okay, that's good. Okay? So this is the correct way to do this. What is the correct way to put it in your calculator? Okay? So whenever you have a bunch of things on top, group them. So what you do is you multiply all of your tops together. So you take the calculator and you go 50 times 1 times 60. So I have done, do you see all of the tops together? close your bracket. Divided by, open a bracket. 1 times 100, or sorry, 1,000 times 1. Now I know that all is going to be, but I'm just showing you how to do it for if there's any question you were ever given. Okay? And then you shut your bracket. I need to enlarge my calculator here. Okay? And then we should all get,
Oh,
okay? So the answer is 2. Yes? So it's always multiply all the tops, divided by, bracket all the bottoms. Okay? Is that cool? Yep. Okay, just a sec, you guys. I got someone talking over here. Guys, go ahead.
For the seconds on the top, why do you put it on the top? 'Cause, like,
Okay, that's,
put it on the bottom.
no, see, and that's why if you do usually, it's going to mess you up all the time. Do what will cancel. Do you see how there's a seconds on the bottom? I need to cancel it. So I must put one on up top. So that's what I'm trying to get you. I know you guys did D equals RT and you had the little triangles and stuff like that. Those will mess you up huge in high school. Like you got to get rid of the triangles. You got to get rid of, because there's a lot of formulas with 4 or 5 things in it. You can't use a triangle for 4 or 5, right? So learning how to just, I got to cancel this unit. So you manipulate it all the way through. It takes a while to get used to. You've been here for like 3 days now, right? But you will get good at it, even if it kills you, I promise. Okay, I would like to go to question 19 on your assignment. Okay, question 19 on page 14. Oh no, let's do 18. Okay, because 19 I'm giving you to do. So 18, 27,000 meters squared to feet squared. Okay, so that's what you do. 27,000 meters squared times, and you go like this. Okay? Because we don't have a squared conversion. So we're gonna put that in our brackets. I can't believe how clear this is. It's awesome. I love it. I don't know. You should see, well, you saw yesterday. It sucked. Okay. What would I put in there? I got to get rid of meters squared. What do you got for me? Yeah? Oops. Okay. Now, meters doesn't cancel meters squared, but do you understand that that squared outside will make meters squared, right? So this is the way you would put this into your calculator. Are you ready? Okay, just watch. You can just watch. You don't have to do it. You would go 27,000 times, not squared. Only the meters are squared. This is the units. Okay? Units doesn't mean square the 2,700. Okay? So you go just 27,000, not 27, actually it's 27,000 and bracket. Then you go times 3.28 divided by 1. Yes, I know. Oh, I'm going to go 2808. Let's be specific here. Okay? Now, see where I was there? After you that, then see this button right here? Where my arrow is? Yeah, it's squared. Okay, just put up your hand and ask me. I'll tell you. That's the back button. Yeah. Yeah, just go on top of it and hit DEL. And if you want to insert it, go second insert, and then you can push the next number and it will insert. Okay? Now, here it is. Don't press that one. That's it. Now, you want to know something? What if you, this is supposed to be 3.29? You're like, oh, crap. I got to retype it all over again. No, you don't. No, arrow won't go back. This is what you do. You hit second, enter. Boom. Brings it all back, and then you can go do it. Second enter. Brings it back. And if you go second enter, it brings the question you did back before, and the back before, and the back before. Okay? So then you can go back. But you can't go back just on your own. After you press enter, you can't go back, right? It's like, so all you have to do go second, enter, brings it back, and then you can go change that to a 9 or whatever you need to. Okay? Any questions? Okay. Now, I'm hoping more you are getting into bringing your laptops or Chromebooks or iPads. Like phones are really, really hard to keep checking your homework, but I got to kind of train you into that. And I get it, right? I know, but we were never allowed to do that. If we had the answers, oh, we got in trouble and the whole thing. Well, that's because of a maturity thing. In junior high, elementary, there'd be kids that copy, oh, I've done my homework, right? But now you have to be figuring, well, how can I learn the best? How can I learn the best? And the way you're going to learn the best is by having feedback all the time. Okay, what's the question? No, you're just doing, so let's go back here, down to the bottom. Oh, go down here. So this is the end of the assignment, right? So we're doing page 14 to 17. Odds. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? I know. Every time I look, I'm like, ah. I love it. No. You're the man. This is the man responsible for your learning today, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, so do 1, 3, 5, 7. Dot, dot, dot. So do every odd one. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is that for like these ones?
For everything. That's how much I like you guys. The other class, I gave them twice as much. I'm just kidding. I want to make you feel good. Yep. Again, my book is always up here. I have nothing to hide. Except my quizzes. You don't get to see them. Come check it out. See if you're doing it right. It actually stops you from having to use your neighbor that's like, hey man, I want to go. I got to finish. Like, it's 5. Here, move on. And that's why if you have, a Chromebook or something, you don't even have to, and the guy beside you could have it wrong.